Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to day 7 of our Herbally-Inspired Holiday Challenge. I'm so glad you're stuck with me to day 7. Today is the last day of our first week of becoming herbally inspired. And my name is Allison from the Well Cultivated Life. And I am just really happy that you all are joining me here for this challenge this week. Now, our plant of the day is going to be thyme. And this card here is from the Green Witch Oracle. And the word that goes with thyme from this deck is courage. And so let me just ask, how many of you had to muster up some courage to come in here and try some of these new things? Because I know that, gosh, probably close to half of the people that signed up for the challenge said that they were beginning working with herbs and they really hadn't done anything with it before. So I'm very proud of you for being brave and trying something new. One of the great things about thyme, it is a fantastic antiseptic type of an herb. And one of the ways that it's usually used medicinally is for like an upper respiratory type of infection. And the thing with thyme is that it has a lot of these volatile oils. So you want to make multiple different types of thyme extracts. So you can put it into honey, and that is a lovely way to, when you feel sick, you got the scratchy throat, and you got your thyme honey, maybe have a little garlic honey and a little thyme honey next to each other. And then the second way would be to make just a thyme extract. And then you could make just a thyme syrup as well, where you would basically like make a tea and then add a sweetener to it. So when you could also put these all kind of together. And yesterday we talked about the Kiva Rose's Ultimate Mother Elixir. And the word elixir in the herbal world really kind of means, it's very similar to a cordial, but you would be taking and mixing different types of extractants together because they're each going to take something different out of the plant. You know, what you get out in a tea is different from what you're going to get out in an alcohol extract or in an oil extract. So if you make a few different things with thyme, then you can kind of mix them together and use them as you need and almost make like a little thyme cough syrup, sort of a remedy for it. Now, I have used thyme in a lot of different ways, but excuse me, my thing's tickling my face. But it is definitely my favorite flavoring herb in the kitchen. I put it in just about everything. It's just so savory and delicious. So right then and there, you're winning, right? And then the other ways that I like to use it might really appeal to you because a lot of you came into this challenge because you're looking for an alternative to sort of like toxic products in your house and you want something like an herbal alternative to different kinds of products. So one of the great things that you can use thyme for is for a cleaning product. And it's super easy to do this. You basically just mix some thyme essential oil into water with a little bit of soap. And then you can either use other essential oils like lemon or orange or pine. Remember pine sol. And those can all be good for cleaning and disinfecting. Or you can even use, I recently saw someone showing, that was showing how if you use lemon juice, you know, and you take the juice out and then you have the leftover lemon rinds, don't throw them away, chop those up, throw those in for a cleaner, put in your thyme, and you're good to go. You don't waste it, and you know exactly what is in that cleaner. Let's face it, like these things that are all natural, you know, that does not guarantee anything. So if you really want to know that it's clean and safe for your family, then you can just make it yourself. Now, if you've ever bought, if you if you buy herbal products a lot and you've ever bought the 7th generation brand herbal wipes that are like the Clorox wipe, but they don't have the bleach in them, and it has a funky smell to it, well, that is thyme, and that is the main ingredient they use in their wipes. So it's just super handy for all that type of thing. You can also put it into a diffuser. Again, just this time of year, it's always a good idea to be running a diffuser with some of these like antiseptic type of herbs on a regular basis. So today, I just want to show you a really fun way where you can, let me get my stuff here. I want to show you a fun way that you can use thyme. Well, actually, you can use any grouping of herbs, but we're going to do it with thyme today to create what's called a bouquet garni, and that's like a French word, which basically means, you know, a bundle of herbs, basically. And so you basically take assorted herbs, and I decided to go with parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. They kind of go together. That sounds catchy, doesn't it? So you basically can just bundle these together. I might put a little bit more, but in cooking, in French cooking, you would bundle this together, and then you might put it inside some cheesecloth, and then you would throw the entire bundle into a pot of soup or into a pot with a roast or whatever you were cooking. So what I've taken that a step further, and I haven't finished it, but is to make a bouquet garni little wreath. So we're starting to get into our using herbs for decor, and one of the best herbs to use for creating wreaths. Here I just have this little, I got it for like, I don't know, $2.99 or something like that at I think Michael's or one of those places. And then you can either put a few of these on, you could have them hanging down, you could have them easy to detach so that if you gifted this to somebody, they could just take off one bundle at a time and it would be the perfect amount for their soup. You could just hang them. And so the basic steps is just to bunch your herbs together. Here I just have it with a rubber band. But I also have this, this is a type of wire inside inside of like a paper thing or something like that. Now, if you want it to be, and that's nice, the wire makes it stay together nicely. But if you want to be able to take it off and just throw the whole bundle into a soup or for cooking, then you might want to use something more like this, or a plain hemp rope or something that doesn't have any colors to it, and it doesn't have any plastic or anything like that. And then you can simply just, you're just going to wrap it around the bottom like this, nice and tight. Okay, I'm just doing it real quick here. I mean, obviously you'd want to be a little more careful than that. And then you can wire it on, and when they take it off, or you take it off, with the plain wrap, then you can just put the whole thing into whatever you're cooking. Once these are dried, and I started with fresh herbs here, and most of these you saw the other day, I have my own rosemary plants, but the rest of these I just bought in the grocery store. You know, you go to where there's a fresh herb, there's like the little packages of herbs, which isn't great, but it's what you can get this time of year. Where I live, it's pretty much brown by now. So, and I just cut a snippet off of those 3. Now, I would say that I probably wouldn't recommend using the parsley because I think that's going to get really, really dry and brittle. And then as soon as you try to touch it, it's just going to fall apart. So I might just stick with the sage, rosemary, and thyme, leaving the parsley out. And again, so this wreath creation, we'll be adding some things onto this wreath with our ideas over the course of this week. And then by Saturday, we'll have kind of like all of our decor stuff all sort of done, or maybe by Sunday, depending on how it goes, our decor things all set to go. So that is pretty much what I wanted to share with you today. I love that we can take something that can be decor. It also can be a gift, and it's also for your cuisine as well. So I hope that you liked that herbally inspiring idea, and give it a try. Again, just go to the grocery store, grab some fresh herbs, and you know, put them onto a little wreath. Or you don't even have to use a wreath. You could even just use a ribbon, let's say, a ribbon, and then you could like pin them on, anything like that, that would make them easy to get off again. That's it for tonight. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow for getting into some more decor stuff. Have a great night, everybody.